So the second piece is to make sure that the city council is stabilized. The election of Paul Point is an extremely positive step, and what I think will be the election of a President Pro Tem at current price next week. The third thing, though, is to get embedded and to engage the people of LA in those structural reforms we need to see. I've said for a long time that the city council should be larger. I've always been in favor of an independent commission for redistricting, but I also think there's two or three other things. How committees are assigned to the city council, maybe rotating who chairs the Planning and Land Use Committee, an immensely powerful position that developers have to curry favor with. Maybe nobody should have that semi-permanently. It should rotate around. There's a lot of good ideas that I've heard from constituents. I think it's the time for Los Angeles to consider charter reform. And I've spoken to candidates who are running for mayor right now about starting that process for them, handing that baton to them, and making sure LA can move swiftly, but also thoughtfully, and making sure, as we did 20 years ago, we improve our city government, restore faith, and get back to the business of improving people's lives.
And one final question on your way out the door, so to speak. Do you plan to do any public appearances, speaking to the citizens of LA about ways to maybe heal this divide that was kind of exampled to us in the statements that were made on that tape?
Absolutely. I've done probably a half dozen of those speeches just in the past week alone. I don't think there's a week that's gone by even without these tapes where I haven't talked about those needs. Anybody who thinks that one person is going to come in, whether it's a mayor, a new council member for your district, and solve the problems of LA, we live in a democracy. We have to engage each other. It's not about I, it's about we. It's about making sure that we can come together to house more people, finish out the infrastructure that we're doing, prepare for the Olympics, save this planet, deal with the drought. These are things that Los Angeles is unstoppable if we are all together. But if we assume that it's just a few that will do this, if we have contempt for government, as Daniel Patrick Moynihan once said, we will get contemptible government. But if we all engage and co-own this together, I think LA is unstoppable and there are great days.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for your time.
And by the way, Mayor Eric Garcetti, whom you just heard, is on his way to Argentina for the C40 Mayors Summit. Abortion top of mind for President Biden heading into the midterm elections. We'll tell you about that coming up in 4 minutes. Right now, 7:35. Traffic and weather together. Here's Brian Douglas.
Well, the 405, we had all lanes stopped, and then we had some open, all stopped, then we had some open. Again, 405 north before the 101 transition road. It's the right lane's now still affected with a crash, and boy, that's done a number for your drive. It is tough all the way back to Wilshire Boulevard. Heard from a lot of angry tipsters. Can't blame you. Sepulveda, by the way, is open. We told you for a while it was shut down due to a deadly motorcycle wreck northbound just past Royal Hills. It is open now. You can use that perhaps to save yourself a little bit of time. The 10 south, the 405 south from the 10 to about Howard Hughes. You've got slowing, kind of typical for this time of night. Back to the valley are 101 at Balboa. This is the westbound 101 at Balboa. 2 lanes still blocked here. C3 says it's our middle lanes, and this is due to a crash, and that's why that 101 westbound from the 405 almost at a crawl. And getting into the valley on the 5, a little bit of a challenge. About half mile past Calgrove, south 5, we've got a crash. Looks like a big rig involved here, and all lanes being held. And everything's to the right, but again, with all lanes being held from time to time, you're going to see some delays. That north 5 or south 5 does load up just past Calgrove. Next report's coming up at 7:45 from the Toyota.Glendora.com 24-hour traffic center.
Cool night after our hot day. That's what happens a lot of times when there's just no cloud cover out there. Mostly clear tonight with lows in the mid-60s. And then for tomorrow, sunny throughout the day. We will have some clouds rolling in over the course of your Wednesday. Highs 80s to mid-90s. Another warm day on Thursday before we start to cool off with the return of the sea breeze. Redondo Beach 69, Chino Hills 79 at 7:37.
Hi, this is Lisette Koval from Right Choice Mortgage. I specialize in tough-to-place, out-of-the-box mortgages. We have special relationships and programs with our lenders that allow us to still do ARMs and 30-year fixed in the 4s. 40-year mortgages that can save you up to $650 per month. Self-employed? These loans are starting in the mid-4s, not the 6s. I can utilize your bank statements as income. No tax returns required. Home buyer. This is a buyer's market right now. Give me a call so we can get you that pre-approval for your next house or that investment property you've had your eye on. Let's face it, Life happens. We have mortgages for that too. Had a forbearance, foreclosure, bankruptcy, judgment, divorce, or income interrupted from COVID? We work with all of these. Let me have a crack at it. Don't be shy. We see these scenarios every day. So call me, Lisette, at 888-709-3863. 888-709-FUN.
Regular Motors licensed by the VRE 019433736.
Can I get the sales projections for the Springfield, Bristol, and Fairview stores?
Val's Froyo Palace is dishing out 3 more locations.
Jody, have you lined up interviews?
They need 3 new store managers before they have a meltdown.
And remember, they need at least 5 years experience.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
New vehicles are arriving daily at your Toyota dealer, including powerful new Tacomas with their tough exterior and incredible towing capacity. To see all offers on a new Tacoma or find a dealer near you, visit Toyota.com. We make it easy.
7:39 on KNX. President Biden making a major promise on a push to put abortion rights into law. Speaking at a Democratic National Committee event in D.C., the president said Congress can protect women's rights to make their own reproductive decisions once and for all.
The first bill that I will send to the Congress will be to codify Roe v. Wade. And when Congress passes it, I'll sign it in January, 50 years after Roe was first decided the law of the land.
He then urged voters to elect more Democrats in order to make sure the bill could pass. Long Beach is giving away some high-tech gear to some no-tech residents. KNX News reporter Emily Valdez explains who gets the goods.
Residents who make 200% below the poverty line qualify for a Chromebook computer and a hotspot. Long Beach Digital Equity and Inclusion Officer Rebecca Kauma.
We will be providing more than 1,400 mobile hotspots and 1,400 Chromebooks.
Kauma says struggling businesses and nonprofits are also eligible. Many of the residents, she said, will be families with children or the elderly.
Typically, a resident would be able to participate in this program through their active participation in some type of government benefit program. So this could be a SNAP, this could be the National School Lunch Program, this could be Medicaid, Medi-Cal.
She said people who need online access will be identified mostly through 8 partners who are out in the community. Emily Valdez, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
A guilty verdict in the Kristen Smart murder trial. The Monterey County jury convicted Paul Flores of first-degree murder in the 1996 death of Smart, who was a freshman at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He was believed to be the last one to see Smart alive after an off-campus party that year. Her body was never found. Flores' father was tried at the same trial, but with a different jury. He was found not guilty of helping his son hide Smart's remains. Traffic coming your way in 4 minutes on KNX, and we are going to tell you about what is happening in Encino. Crash on the 101 at 7:41.
Are you listening, Anaheim? If you're asking about it, it's on KNX News, 97.1 FM.
Need new kitchen cabinets? Come see the 7,000 square foot showroom and amazing designers at the Kitchen Store in Culver City. Plus, they're having a huge sale. Visit 310kitchen.com today.
Attention, important consumer information regarding dental implants from First Dental Implant Center. Always ask if implants are USA made and FDA approved. First Implant Center performs fixed implants in 1 day at half the price of competition and with hundreds of 5-star patient reviews. Come in at 9 a.m. and by afternoon eat proper food with gorgeous teeth at prices that no other dentist offers. No money down financing, free exam and scan, a $950 gift. Do as Richard.
I had my teeth fixed in 1 day at First Dental Implant Center, and I could not be happier with the results. I had visited several other places, but received the best prices and care at First Dental Implant Center.
Say no to dentures in loose, painful teeth. First Dental Implant Center, the teeth in 1 day replacement center. Call 888-213-0009. 888-213-0009. That's 888-213-0009. First in quality, USA made, and unbeatable prices. Limitation applies.
Los Angeles business owners, stop overpaying for internet and phone. Switch to Spectrum Business and get our best deal for small businesses in Los Angeles. Get blazing fast internet speeds of just 600 megabits per second for just $49.99 a month. And phone for just $19.99 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's faster internet at an incredible price. Other providers don't even come close. Make the switch to Spectrum Business. Visit business.spectrum.com/ultra. Restrictions apply.
Some people like A and others like